I've always worked out and I've always loved it. For many years after high school and traditional bodybuilding type of training, and even though I trained with some of the best bodybuilders around, professionals at some of the top gyms, I just didn't have it. I felt that I just didn't have the potential to do it. As hard as I trained and as well as I was trained, I just didn't have it, the setup. And then I found out about strength and conditioning training. I found out about specifically unconventional methods of training, and I learned that anybody could improve their levels of conditioning and strength. It wasn't dependent upon your bone structure or other things. And I was doing kettlebells for a couple of years, and I was always researching online for other types of training, and that kind of led me to heavy clubs, and I really, really like them and still do, have a lot of them. And then I found out about Maces online, Mace bells, Maces, and fortunately for me, I lived in the same city with the main proponent of them, and I got to know him and I got to learn from him, and bought a Mace and just started taking off with it. I really love the Mace, how it feels when you use it, and again, like kettlebells, they're unique, they're not well known, and it's not like everybody in every gym can use them. My first reaction was, how can something that's so light in weight feel so heavy and feel totally unlike any other type of training I've ever done? Training with a Mace will absolutely empower your grip. It's a core stabilization workout unlike anything else because of the extreme offset of leverage, weight far, far away from your spine at the end of 4, 5, and sometimes even 7 feet. To overcome that in a circular fashion and to do it smoothly gives you a strength and a dexterity, a shoulder and upper back workout. It almost, if you do 100 reps of some of the movements, it feels like somebody's massaging you at the same time as it's kicking your butt with levels of strength that you develop. And that's what I love about it. Actually, women have taken to the Mace more rapidly than men can because many men are kind of put off by the fact that they're lifting only 20 pounds. They're used to bench pressing 350 pounds, so they don't see the benefit in something 20 pounds or 30 pounds. And it's different with the ladies. The ladies pick up a 5 or a 10-pound Mace and they see the way it makes them feel, and they see that they can develop some quality strength with it right away, and that's what I think has brought them to it. The benefits of Mace training are strength and conditioning, and absolute shoulder strengthening, injury prevention. Remember, this comes from a part of the world in which there's no word for rotor cuff injury. There's no word for carpal tunnel syndrome. They just don't deal with it because they've been used to using their arms, wrists, and shoulders like this for a long time. And it started as something that was helping warriors and wrestlers. It's still used today in India. Strength and endurance. Absolute shoulder strength. If you ever have to pick somebody up on your shoulders or throw them over your shoulders or throw them to the ground, the Mace is the tool of choice. Grip strength and endurance. Grip endurance is going to be needed in athletic events more so than limit grip strength. Grip endurance is what's going to falter on most athletes, and when you do a set of 100 or 200 reps, grip endurance is addressed definitely with a Mace. I never pick up my Mace without taking it for at least a 1,000 rep ride over the course of a workout, sometimes 2,000 reps. And it doesn't take as long as you might think. I'm almost 57, and I like the fact that at an age in which most people, anything physical is just a memory to them, I'm still improving. I'm still have my sights on doing better performances. I'm training for a competition next month that will actually hit a couple of days before my 57th birthday in kettlebells. I look to perhaps do some more with the Mace as far as competing with that, although it's hard to find competitions for the Mace. Maybe I'll set something up like that. But I definitely look for greater progress and more advancement, and I'm not letting 57 years stop me.